Hey.
Hi.
Everybody.
Oh, hey.
We're in. We're around.
Welcome.
We're here.
We're doing it.
Let's do it. One
We're
time.
doing it.
With
One
Alyssa.
take.
One take
only.
This is your ultimate improv exercise, Alyssa. And
I gotta sit forward for this one.
as the community members of Provocation Theater, need to know, who are you? Where'd you come from? How did we get the honor of having you as a part of our community?
Where did I come from? Where did I go?
Yes. Where did you come from, Cotton Eye Joe?
Hello. I'll just look
You
at the
can,
camera.
yes.
Zoom in right here. Hi, my name is Alyssa Gill. I'm from Berkeley, California. What did I do? How did I find you? Instagram? I don't know. I was at a point, so I've done improv for a pretty long time, 15 years. And
I've been alive.
You know, you wouldn't know. You have such a mature aura about
Always
you.
back to you.
Yeah. You're like a man of 56.
I'm gonna turn beat red.
It's not good like camera. All right. So 15 years, and I took a break to go to grad school. I was in LA. That's where I kind of came up. And I realized when I came back to the Bay Area, I was missing an improv home. You know, I think we all kind of feel that once you do it for long enough that you're like, this is my community, this is my people. And so I started even having dreams about improv. So I found y'all on Instagram and I was like, let's go, let's do it. Yes. Yeah.
Do you feel like it was the right fit for you? Or what about is this our breakup?
Is this the right fit for me?
Or how did you know it was the right fit? Because there's a lot of places to choose from. So.
Yeah, absolutely. And so I am still exploring my way around the scene. I also want to say I think improv is strongest when we see everybody and see all the styles. But for me, talk about community. I've been, able to be a part of All Queer No Fear, the queer house team. Hey, I don't know if you know this, if you can tell, but I'm gay. So, get more than
you to hear. Can we just support them in that? You know what?
Thank you.
We say gay.
We say gay. Going off the rails here. What were we talking about? And so there's something that I just felt coming into All Queer No Fear that just was, it's one thing to take an improv class, but it's another to step into just a warm, inviting community place where in improv, it doesn't matter how long you've been doing it, it's the vibe, it's the the enthusiasm, that kind of hunger to just be on stage, but also see other people perform and be supportive and loving and how do you distill everything I just said into one feeling? But it's kind of something you just have to feel when you're around or when you're in the space, whether you're at rehearsal or at a show. Yeah.
I don't feel like it was until you stepped into Provocation Theater that we became the gay improv theater. I feel so if I think about you, I do think about the rainbow, the arc, the connection between what we were maybe striving for.
Yeah.
And then I feel like as soon as you came, that was when I started hearing community people be like, oh, y'all.
It's so affirming to me. Oh my God.
Y'all are queer in a big way. And not that, allies welcome, straights, sure. But really, we're trying to put voices that are categorically never heard as much on stage, and I feel like you are such a big part of it, and you are such a fun player to watch. Big commitment, big characters, big play. So it's the way that you just shine is so much I think of what you just said. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Oh man.
And you're a very creative person. I know you sort of outside of the improv world. There's arts. There's your career. I don't know what you're allowed.
You can share anything you know about me, Kat. Even the deep, dark stuff.
They were a Disney Imagineer.
I forgot I told you that. An intern. Oh God. No, I'll say it here. My NDA is up. I wrote a treatment. Oh no, I actually don't want to say it. Are we editing any of this? All right, I did write the very beginning. I'm not taking credit for this. Obviously, there's so many people who work on this, but I think my crowning achievement there, aside from crying every day,
tears are a part of life.
Yeah, tears are a part of life. It was a very vulnerable time for me. Improv helped me. That's when I started improv. Yeah, I was in this vulnerable place in my life, and I was like, I'm gonna take an improv class, and that just. Anyway, no, my crowning achievement there is I actually wrote a very short treatment for a show that actually ended up being produced in Disneyland Paris.
Whoa.
I never got to see it, but
well, it would have been in French anyway, so.
Yeah. I can understand enough French to be cute.
Oh,
Yeah.
got it.
Yeah.
Wow, oui.
But anyway, creativity, joy, it's a big part of my life. And like, I feel like for a long time, the art of improv and the craft of improv has just been such a wonderful way to like find my people, express myself. And it's also not just that, it's not just about me. But
And petites.
But it's also about like seeing other people get to be themselves on stage, right? That's the joy of it. And that's something that I think I really value about provocation theater is that you see people open up when they take a class, when they're on stage.
When they're here, being interviewed.
One of my life philosophies, and I have a lot of them. You've seen the list next to my desk. One of my life philosophies is that like improv would help anybody. It does not matter who you are. It doesn't matter if like you think I'm not going to be good on stage. Like it's something that like I've now done for enough time that I use it every day. It's not just about it's not just about trying to be funny on stage. It's about listening and responding, like listening to respond. And that I think is one of the strongest things that I've taken from improv as like an art form.
If we were creating like a potion of your like improv performance, right? Like, and you're adding in all the ingredients, like what do you pull from? What are you inspired by? What would make like an Alyssa branded improv potion?
Oh my,
not including a lock of your hair.
Yes.
That does not come for free. I did prepare for this, and I did not prepare for this question.
I understand. That's the art.
That's the art. What would be in an improv potion? Actually, just kidding. I did prepare for this. I didn't do this. I just started doing this. Honestly, my inspiration is like real life. Well, okay. One part real life. Like as I'm out and about in the world, one part real life. Ooh, let's get this cauldron bubbling. This is a benevolent spell. As a witch, I only cast benevolent spells because what you put out there comes right back. But as I'm in life, I collect characters. So I still remember one from like 2017. This was post-Imagineering when I was doing work for a different entertainment company. And I remember meeting this guy. Like, there are people that you meet that you never forget, and this is, like, the basis of character, right? The characters, like, that you'll never forget, right? It's one guy, we were, like, interviewing these installers for a holiday lighting program, and he was like, I have the biggest fleet of trucks in Southern California. I have 50,000, like, something, insurance something. But I was like, I remember in that moment being like, that's a character. Or like at the gym, right? I have so many characters at the gym. Jacked Corbin Blue. Big Daddy. This is just a man who wears a hat that says Big Daddy, and his exercise is walking around the equipment. Like not, I mean, actually no, Big Daddy's really powerful. He scares me. Like, you gotta revere Big Daddy. But yeah, anyway, just like the characters that you pick up in real life are all inspiration. The other thing, we'll make this a small potion. I'm not giving away all my secrets. But emotions. I'm a very emotional person. You just gotta like channel that, right? When you're on stage, when you're in a character, the character feels a way about something. So when my philosophy is when you're on stage, just make an emotional choice, and that's what's gonna lead you and carry you through, through the rest of the scene. You can do anything if like you know who you are in this wonderful imaginary made-up world, and if you know how you feel. And that can change, like, and that's the beauty of what takes a scene to somewhere different and new and exciting, is like just, we're all people, our emotions change. And like, as long as you know who you are, like, I'm Alyssa right now, I'm feeling great, but if this were a scene right now and one of you all of a sudden starts talking about snakes or something, I'm afraid. I'm like, oh God, like, get me out of here. I fucking hate snakes. Sorry for swearing. Sorry, Mom. Like, it's, I think I've said it.
And that's when it comes back to life, right? Like, we're all just people in this imaginary world, and make an emotional choice, right?
Exactly.
Like, that's the rainbow from improv to real life.
And that's what we do all the time, Yeah. So we already do improv.
Yeah, I'm already afraid of snakes.
You too?
Yeah.
It's an evolutionary thing.
As it should be.
Actually, they say that if you have like freckles on your body, like a birthmark or something, just bear with me. Some people say that it's how you died in a previous life, and like, ooh. Ooh. All right, right here. Do you guys see this?
Oh yeah.
Wow.
Oh, it's a snake bite.
Yeah, it's like I have these two freckles right. Y'all can see them later. If like I have these two freckles right here, I think it was a snake bite.
Oh, that is how you died in previous life.
Oh.
The number of freckles I have says I'll die of skin cancer in this life. So. Okay. I get checked yearly. All right. Okay. Asa's got some questions.
All right.
It's not a snake. They're not going to pull it out. But
No.
they
Well,
are.
we already know you wouldn't be holding a snake.
Yes.
Who is your improv bestie?
Don't you do this to me. Don't you do this.
First thought, best thought.
First thought, best thought. Oh god, I feel bad. I mean, okay, obviously. No. No, obviously I love playing with you. My improv bestie is Tiffany Dalpias.
Check her out. She was March's community spotlight. That's
fine. You just played with Kat's heart a little bit there.
Well, but I like
an
this is why I don't
emotional
like I don't
snake,
like that question. Yeah. Like different friends give you different things.
I mean, you know
you know how I feel.
I mean, I play with Asa.
Yeah.
We're
You
all
play together?
Yeah. Improv team.
I know you play together.
Stew. Okay.
Ask me the next question.
All right, the next question is, sorry, what is your go-to, stop it, what is your go-to space object work? You enter a scene, something, your hands start doing something, what is it? Every time, the same thing.
Wow.
And what's in that cup?
Yeah.
No, this is a beer, man.
Ah!
It's not even like a specific kind of beer, because I once had a teacher who would say, actually, you know what, I'm not going to tell you what he said. No, this is a generic beer that you can buy. My dad once was like, you know, when I was a teenager, I bought a beer that just said beer on the label. So that's what I think about. Or like, it's usually like I'm also a very big like eater, so if I'm like sitting in a scene, I'll all of a sudden just be like, cutting up some chicken. I'm like, like I don't even eat chicken. Like, it's just there.
In the real world, I never use a knife in every improv.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm always like sawing away.
I only do this when I want to impress people.
Yes.
So I guess like there's something in me that's like I want to impress everyone, you know, in the audience with my impeccable table manners.
Oh, they're quite fine.
Yes. Oh, tiny salt, tiny pepper.
Was that? A glass of wine?
Oh. Sparkling water.
Oh, wow.
Final thought for you, final question, if we may. I know we're already there, but
I
where
don't
can
like
we
talking.
find you outside of the improv world? Where
Oh,
what are your
God.
other hobbies, passions, desires?
I mean, I don't want to be found. Don't find me. Oh, no, I'm just kidding. Please. You know, Sundays at the Kensington Farmers Market. I'm doxing myself. No, you can find me. I perform at All Out Comedy Theater on Sundays, the first Sunday of every month, with a team Limited Breadsticks. Love you guys. You can find me performing at Provocation Theater with All Queer No Fear. You can find me at Pacific East Mall in Richmond, because Ranch 99. Fuck yeah. I'm around. You know. I'm off Instagram. Please don't look for me.
Yeah.
You can find me, but like, why?
We'll just see you doing a little bit of everything all at once. It sounds like it's the best way to describe the essence that is Alyssa. Yeah. Thanks for sitting down with us today. Thanks for being
Hands in.
spotlit.
Yeah,
Hands in.
Best
Best friends!